So when somebody does not understand how to rightly divide the Bible, this is what you get. And I quote, Paul is a false apostle. Paul is a false apostle. He rejects 13 books in the Bible. And to send me a video that says, Paul's contradictions of Jesus. As if Paul took it upon himself to write his 13 epistles. What this guy is trying to say is, those 13 books are false. They're from Paul himself. Now, if you read the Bible, you do a little studying, you'll find out that Paul got his gospel from direct revelation of Jesus Christ. Galatians 1, 11 and 12. For I received my gospel not of any man, but of revelation of Jesus Christ. So this guy doesn't like Paul's message. Let me rephrase that. This guy does not like Jesus Christ changing the program from law to grace. That's what this guy doesn't like. He wants to be under the law. Why? Because he's one reason only this could be. Somebody would want to be under the law, which a lot of people do. Self-righteousness. They want to have a part in their salvation and say, I did something to earn my salvation because I'm better than you. I kept the law better than you. And that's what it comes down to. Because today we're not justified by the law. Romans 3:20, therefore by the deeds of the law there shall be no flesh justified in the sight of God. In Romans chapter 3 it says, but now the righteousness of God being manifest without the deeds of the law. It says, but now. See, but now you're counted for righteousness without the deeds of the law. None of that. He hates what Jesus Christ has to say to us today. 100%. That's what this all comes down to. Right division of the Bible is such a simple thing to understand. God did not tell Adam the same thing as he told Noah. He did not tell Noah the same thing as he told Abraham. He did not tell Abraham the same thing as he told Moses. He did not tell Moses the same thing as he told Peter. And Peter was not told the same thing as Paul. But for some reason, when everybody gets to Paul, there's a problem. Why? Because self-righteousness, the law, gives you reason to boast. I did this. I did that. I was good. I did that. That's why Paul's gospel is distinct and different from the entire Bible. All of Paul's epistles are distinct and different from the entire Bible because his message is, for ye are saved by grace through faith, and that not of yourself. Everybody get that? And that not of yourself. For it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. If there were works included, people would have the right to boast. They can say, I did this, I'm so great, that's why I'm righteous. Everybody see that? This man hates that. So what does he do? He rejects the Apostle Paul. Therefore, he rejects salvation. Look, if you want to say that what Jesus Christ said in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, as opposed to what Jesus Christ said to Paul, because that's what it is. It's not what Paul says. Paul didn't come up with his epistles himself. It's what Jesus Christ said to Paul. If you want to say that they're different, you're absolutely right. There's a difference between being under the law and being under grace. Huge difference. There's a difference between before Jesus Christ at the cross and after Jesus Christ at the cross. Everything changed with Paul. The work was finished, done. The Messiah came, Jesus Christ, finished the work. And now we're counted for righteousness on account of what he did, not what we do. So everybody out there, right division of the Bible is simply understanding the different administrations that God gave throughout the Bible, throughout time. And what you really need to know is that today you are under the gospel of grace, which was given to Paul by Jesus Christ himself. Simple as that. You're not under the law, performance-based acceptance system for any righteousness to get saved. You're not. Now, once you're saved, yeah, sure, go ahead, feel free, clean up your life, good. But that has nothing to do with you getting saved. It's all on account of what Jesus Christ did. Galatians 2:21, I do not frustrate the grace of God, for if righteousness come by the law, Christ is dead in vain. This man wants to be righteous by the law, therefore Christ is dead in vain. Jesus Christ always gives his message to men to spread throughout the land. Okay? That's how he does it. He gave the law, 10 commandments to Moses. Who gave those commandments to the people? Moses. So are they from Moses? No. God gave them to Moses. Same exact thing as Paul. God gave Paul the revelation of the mystery, which was kept secret since the world began. The gospel of grace. And then Paul's job is to spread it amongst the people. But it's Jesus Christ. Just like he gave Moses the 10 commandments, he gave Paul the gospel of grace. What's so hard about that? How you can't be saved if you deny Paul, say he's a false apostle. Because 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 1 through 4, isn't for you then. So that's the gospel that saves today.
Adam's fallen children don't like the idea that salvation could be a free gift. That I don't do anything for, I can't earn it, I don't deserve it, I can't pay for it. No, they don't like that. They feel they have to do something. Salvation by grace through faith, that's just not right to a fallen child of Adam. That's too easy. That's easy believism, is what you hear from the big churches of America and the world. People today, oh, they're waiting for the great apostasy. You know, the great falling away. Listen, the church went into apostasy before Paul died. The church has been in apostasy for 2,000 years. Apostasy is rejecting God's message to you that he wrote to you specifically. And when you have an apostle who said, I speak to you Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, and the churches go, no, Paul's a heretic. Paul's this. You worship Paul. Those are apostate churches.